Satyananda Prabhu.
नहीं हुआ ना हरे कृष्ण। जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जनवल्लभ जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी जय यशोदानंदन जय ब्रज जनरंजन जय ब्रज जनरंजन जय यमुना तीरावनचारी जय कुंज बिहारी जय यमुना तीरावनचारी जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी। जय यशोदानंदन जय ब्रज जनरंजन जय ब्रज जनरंजन। जय यमुना तीरावनचारी जय कुंज बिहारी। 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 जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तरशत श्री अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शील प्रभुपाद की। इस्कॉन संस्थापकाचार्य विवटी संस्थापकाचार्य हिज डिवाइन ग्रेस श्रील प्रभुपाद की। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की जय। निधाय गौर प्रेमानंदे। All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories, all glories, all glories to Sri Guru and Gauranga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam namaskrityam naram chaiva narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudire. Nashtaprayeshu abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Nashtaki. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya cha Nandagopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरविषे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधाकांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. So, I'd like to welcome you all. So today we are reading from Canto 2, entitled as Answers by Citing Lord's Virgin, Chapter 9, text number 33. Kindly repeat after me. Aham eva asam eva agre na anyat yat सत असत परम पश्चात अहम यत एतत् च यह अवशिष्येत सह अस्मि अहम अहमेवासमेवाग्रे नान्यद् यत् सद् असत् परम् पश्चादहं यदेतच्च योऽवशिष्येत सोऽम्यहम् अहमेवासमेवाग्रे नान्यद् यत् सद् असत् परम् पश्चादहं यदेतच्च योऽवशिष्येत सोऽस्म्यहम् अहमेवासमेवाग्रे नान्यद् यद् सत् असत् परम् पञ्चादहं यदेतच्च योऽवशिष्येत सोऽस्म्यहम् नान्यस्य सत्परम् योऽवशिष्येत सोऽस्म्यहम् एवाग्रे नान्यद्यत् असत् असत् परम् पश्चादहं यदि तश्च Mataji's हम एवाग्रे Aham, I, the personality of Godhead. Eva, certainly. Asam, existed. Eva, only. Agre, before the creation. Na, never. Anyat, anything else. Yat, all those. Sat, the effect. Asat, the cause. Param, the supreme. Paschad, at the end. Aham, I, the personality of Godhead. Yat, all this. Etat, creation. Cha, also. Yaha, everything. Avashishyeta, remains. Saha, that. Asmi, I am. Aham, I, the personality of Godhead. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation. Brahma, it is I, the personality of Godhead, who was existing before the creation, when there was nothing but myself, nor was there the material nature, the cause of this creation. That which you see now is also I, the personality of Godhead. And after annihilation, what remains will also be I, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Purport. So this purport is divided into 3 parts. Today we are going to discuss the first part of this purport. We should note very carefully that the personality of Godhead is addressing Lord Brahma and specifying with great emphasis himself, pointing out that it is he, the personality of Godhead, who existed before the creation. It is he only who maintains the creation, and it is he only who remains after the annihilation of the creation. Brahma is also a creation of the Supreme Lord. The impersonalist puts forth the theory of oneness in the sense that Brahma, also being the same principle of I, because he is an emanation from the I, the absolute truth, is identical with the Lord. The principle of I, and that there is thus nothing more than the principle of I, as explained in this verse. Accepting the argument of the impersonalist, it is to be admitted that the Lord is the creator I, and that the Brahma is the created I. Therefore, there is a difference between the 2 I's, namely the predominator I and the predominated I. Therefore, there are still 2 I's, even accepting the argument of the impersonalist. But we must note carefully that these 2 I's are accepted in the Vedic literature, Kathopanishad, in the sense of quality. The Kathopanishad says, Nityo nityanam chetanas chetananam eko bahunam yo vidadhati kaman. The creator I and the created I are both accepted in the Vedas as qualitatively one, because both of them are nityas and chetanas. But the singular I is the creator, and the created I's are of plural number, because there are many I's like Brahma and those generated by Brahma. It is the simple truth. The father creates or begets a son, and the son also creates many other sons, and all of them may be one as human beings. But at the same time, from the father, the son and the grandsons are all different. The son cannot take the place of the father, nor can the grandsons. Simultaneously, the father, the son, and the grandson are one and different also. As human beings, they are one, but as relativities, they are different. Therefore, the relativities of the creator and the created, or the predominator or the predominated, have been differentiated in the Vedas by saying that the predominator I is the feeder of the predominated eyes. And thus, there is a vast difference between the two principles of I. In another feature of this verse, no one can deny the personalities of both the Lord and Brahma. Therefore, in the ultimate issue, both the predominator and predominated are persons. This conclusion refutes the conclusion of the impersonalist that in the ultimate issue, everything is impersonal. This impersonal feature, stressed by the less intelligent impersonalist school, is refuted by pointing out that the predominator I is the absolute truth and that he is a person. The predominated I, Brahma, is also person, but he is not the absolute. For realization of oneself in spiritual psychology, it may be convenient to assume oneself to be the same principle as the absolute truth. But there is always the difference of the predominated and the predominator, as clearly pointed out here in this verse, which is grossly misused by the impersonalist. Brahma is factually seeing face to face his predominator Lord, who exists in his transcendental eternal form, even after the annihilation of the material creation. The form of the Lord, as seen by Brahma, existed before the creation of Brahma, and the material manifestation with all the ingredients and agents of material creation are also energetic expansions of the Lord. And after the exhibition of the Lord's energy comes to a close, what remains is the same personality of Godhead. Therefore, the form of the Lord exists in all circumstances of creation, maintenance, and annihilation. The Vedic hymns confirm this fact in the statement, Vasudevo va idam agra asin, na Brahma, na cha Shankara, eko Narayana asin, na Brahma, Neshan, etc. Before the creation, there was none except Vasudeva. There was neither Brahma nor Shankara. Only Narayana was there and no one else. Neither Brahma nor Ishan. Sripad Shankaracharya also confirms in his comments on Bhagavad Gita that Narayana, or the personality of Godhead, is transcendental to all creation, but that the whole creation is the product of Avyakta. Therefore, the difference between the created and the creator is always there, although both the creator and created are of the same quality. Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim yat kripatamaham vande Sri Guru Dinatarinam Sri Chaitanya Ishwaram Paramananda Madhavam Asaduna sadutadain Ati nicho chatakara Hanamum cha kadachin Premna matakantavyaspura. Hare Krishna. So I would like to seek blessings from all the assembled Vaishnavas so that I can speak something on this a wonderful verse from Srimad Bhagavatam. So nowadays everywhere podcasts are very popular. So what does podcast means? The host calls some famous personality and ask about his life, about his experiences, about his principles. And those things are imbibed by the people in general. So people want to know what is the life of this famous person. what principle he follows. So that podcast began the first ever in the universe with Brahmaji and Lord. So Brahmaji is asking question to Lord and Lord is answering. So this is the podcast, this Bhagavatam is giving you that insight, what Lord is giving importance to, what is the heart of the Lord. And in this chapter, where Shukdev Goswami is answering Parikshit Maharaja's questions by citing the Lord's version, what Lord answered to Brahmaji. So in the beginning of this chapter, we see that Parikshit Maharaj had asked question regarding the creation about the Lord. So few answers Shukdev Goswami gave on his own, and few answers he's giving by citing the conversation between Brahmaji and the Lord on the first day when Brahmaji was born. So Brahmaji was born on the lotus, and first thing what happened in this world was bewilderment. Brahmaji was completely bewildered, confused, what to do. He was trying to figure out with all his capacity solution for his bewilderment. He was trying to find out the source of his creation. So the confusion is the beginning to get the right path. In the Bhagavad Gita also, we see that Arjuna was confused, perplexed. He was trying to figure out what to do, but failed. And finally, he took shelter. So if confusion is given a proper direction, it can lead to take shelter of the right person. So here Brahmaji was confused in the beginning, and he took shelter of the sound vibration. He heard two syllables, ta-pa. And after taking shelter of that sound vibration, he did not speculate. What does exactly it mean? Because living entity is conditioned to speculate, to bring out various meanings which are comfortable for his life, for sense enjoyment. Because Prabhupada writes, there are two kinds of tapa. Tapa, one tapa or performance of difficult activities is for sense gratification. And another kind of tapa, Prabhupada writes that tapa for self-realization, Atma Sakshatkar. So here, when Brahmaji heard those two letters, tapa, he went forward to perform tapasya for self-realization. And what exactly the tapa means here? Tapa means giving up unfavorable things which are for devotional service, which are very dear to us. That is the meaning of tapa. Sacrificing those things which are very dear to us, but not favorable for devotional service. Such kind of tapa is very much dear to the Lord. Otherwise, tapasya is also performed by Hiranyakashipu. But that tapasya did not please the Lord. Brahmaji, when he performed this tapasya, Lord said, I am pleased with your tapasya. So the devotee's life means performing tapasya or giving up, sacrificing those things which are very dear to us, but they are not favorable for devotional service. That is the tapasya. So Brahmaji performed that tapasya, and Lord became visible. Lord himself manifested in front of Brahmaji. He told Brahmaji that the sound vibration you heard, that was spoken by me. So when we hear Bhagavad Gita from the devotees, that sound vibration is emanating from Lord himself. So the instructions are given in the scriptures. So as soon as Brahmaji gets the darshan of the Lord, and that is the goal of a human life, that is the goal of a tapasya, to please the Lord, to get the darshan of the Lord. And immediately Brahmaji also envisions the Vaikuntha Lok, the beauty of the Vaikuntha Lok, the people of the Vaikuntha Lok, the attitude and the devotion of the Vaikuntha people. Everything he envisions. So along with the Lord, Lord's abode is also revealed to Brahmaji. And seeing Brahmaji's attitude of a service, Lord also becomes very pleased and shakes hands with him in a friendly mood. Brahmaji is very much touched by this gesture of the Lord. Lord considered Brahmaji as a worthy candidate to carry out his mission of creating this world and bringing the living entity into this world for the self-realization. So it's a great fortune of a living entity to be considered as a worthy by the Lord. And that fortune is bestowed upon Brahmaji. And how it was bestowed? By Brahmaji's attitude. Prabhupada writes, attitude of submission, please the Lord, following the instructions. That attitude pleased the Lord. So we all are in a Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. The same attitude is expected from all of us to imbibe. Submission, following the orders of the spiritual master and the Lord. And then, being pleased with Lord Brahmaji, Lord asked Brahmaji that actually, you can ask me any question if you have a doubt. The perfection of any tapa is having darshan of me, that you have already got it. But even if you have any other question, you can ask. So Brahmaji asked 4 questions to the Lord. The first one, he asked that, kindly tell me about your material and as well as spiritual form. This is the first question he asked. The second question he asked, please tell me about Maya and Yoga Maya. This is the second question he asked. The third question Brahmaji asked to Lord is that, what are your pastimes in relation to this Maya and Yoga Maya? And the fourth question he asked that for instructions for attaining the desired goal. These are the 4 questions Brahmaji asked from Lord. And also the 4 things, generally now when Lord was pleased with Brahmaji and also asked him, ask me. So the Brahmaji asked 4 things which every devotee must think about it and imbibe those things. The first thing Brahmaji asked, these are the 4 questions, but 4 things also he asked from Lord Krishna. The first thing is instructions. He asked instructions from the Lord. By nature, living entity want to be independent. And he wants to follow whatever he feels best. And he is exercising his independence in this world. He doesn't want to be dependent on anyone. The ego of a living entity brings him in this material world to be independent of the Lord. So he is following the dictation of his ego or his mind. It is very difficult for him to get instructions from someone and apply those instructions in the life. But the mood of Brahmaji here is not to be independent. He is going to be the first creator, the first person of this universe. But he doesn't want to be independent. To execute his services, to execute his mission of the Lord, he wants instructions. And that's what we see in the life of a devotee. So devotee doesn't take anything on his own independently. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is said that even Nityananda Prabhu, although being the Supreme Person, he did not start preaching unless Lord instructed him. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed him. Sahajai Nityananda Krishna Premonmad Prabhu Agya Kele Yaha Taha Premadan. Sahajai Nityananda Krishna Premonmad. He was absorbed in love of Godhead. But Prabhu Agya Kele, he gave that love of Godhead only when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed him. So even the preaching services, the mission of the Lord, he accepted only when instructions were given. He did not think, I am qualified. Without instruction, I can give Krishna Prem to anyone and everyone. And already I am full of love of Godhead. What is the need to get instructions? But here, the example is set that he is asking for instructions. And that should be the mood. We should not be independent for performing any activities, even in the service of the Lord. Prabhupada got instructions from his spiritual master. And following that instructions, he spread Krishna consciousness all over the world. And he always gave credit. Oh, my spiritual master empowered me to do this. Why a living entity does not like to get instructions? Because when the job is completed, he can take credit of that job. That, oh, see how intelligent I am. I did this. So this is the first thing Brahmaji asked, that please, oh Lord, give me instructions. The second thing Brahmaji asked is, let me be the instrument. Instrument in your hand. Although if you give me instruction, after instruction also I don't want to be independent. I want to be your instrument. So instrument is that which act as per your will. Instrument doesn't have its own free will. Just like a pen, if you hold in your hand, it will write only those words which you want to write. It won't start writing on its own. You want to write wrong, and it started writing right. It never happens. Instrument act like what you desire. So in Ramayana, Bharat It's called instrument in the hand of the Lord. He did not want to sit on the Ayodhya, the kingship of Ayodhya. But Lord Ram told him, you have to do this. He did not want to forgive Kaikeyi. Lord one told, forgive her. It's your mother. He forgave. So whatever Lord wanted, what Lord Ram wanted, Bharat did as an instrument. Just like a flute of the Lord. It's an instrument. तारे जैसे नचाए तैसे करे नृत्य. That is the intention. So Brahma ji frankly asked the Lord, Lord, please let me be your instrument. Even after getting instruction, I don't want to be on my own. You make me dance as you desire. And that is the mood of Prabhupada too. He writes in his prayer to the Lord, Nachao, nachao, nachao se mate. The third thing Brahmaji asks from the Lord is, Lord, give me involvement, proper involvement in the service with detachment. So it's very interesting. When we get some service, when we get some project, we generally become attached to that project. So here the creation of the material world has been done. Living entity, they have a little things here and there. To those little things, little opulences, they become attached. Even in projects related to the Lord or mission of the Lord. So two natures generally people show. First, if they want to do, if service is given, either they will do half-heartedly, yaar mujhe kyun service, means why I am given this service. And if he does it with wholeheartedly, the another thing happens is he becomes attached to that service or that project. And I am the only person who can carry this. So Brahmaji in the beginning only is saying, Lord, I want to be involved fully. I want to give my 100% to this creation of the material world. But bless me so that I remain detached. I should not become attached to the project than the person who is giving this project. So the person is more important, whom we are supposed to get attached. Krishna is more important than the service. So service is for getting attached to Krishna. Sadhana is to getting attached to Krishna. So he's saying, Krishna, I should not become attached to the material world. I want to remain attached to you. I want to serve, I want to get involved, I want to give my 100%. But please, keep me detached. And finally, the fourth thing he asked from Krishna is that, please, let me be insignificant. Although I'll be the first person in the world, in this universe, from me everything will come, everyone will bow down to me. Isn't it? Hiranyakashipu, the great demon, who had terrorized whole universe, who was not bowing down to anyone, he bowed down to Brahmaji. So, I will be worshipped. I will be considered the great personality. But let not me become egoistic. Let me not become proud. Let me remain insignificant. These four things Brahmaji asks from the Lord. And that is the mood of a parampara. When Hanumanji destroyed Ashok Vatika, the favorite garden, not Ashok Vatika, of Ravana, when he was caught, and he was asked, "Who are you?" What did he say? He did not say, "I am the one who flew from one shore to another shore. I am the one who destroyed your garden. I am the one who destroyed all your assistant and the managers all alone." No. He simply said, "I am the one insignificant Vanara in the army of Lord Ram. There are much more better and greater than me over there." So although he performed the great task, in front of him everyone had said, "We are not capable of going that side. And even if we go that side, we will not be able to come back." So Hanumanji did not think that way. Oh, at least those many people in my group were insignificant to me. Even them he considered, because a devotee always remember one thing: if Krishna has to empower someone, he can empower even an ant to perform the greatest task, which is impossible to be performed by Lord Brahma even. So whenever he is able to accomplish anything, he always remember, it is the Lord who has empowered me. And that is what Brahmaji is also asking the Lord. That, "Lord, let me remain insignificant. Let me remain humble when I will be able to complete this mission or perform this mission." So with this attitude of Brahmaji, why Lord will not be pleased? And therefore he accepted Brahmaji as his own friend. Just like here in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna accepted Arjuna as his own friend. Bhaktosi me sakha cheti, rahasyam hetaduttamam. I am revealing this secret to you, Arjuna, because you are my friend. You are my sakha, you are my devotee. And here in the same mood, Lord is revealing everything to Brahmaji. So, in the previous shloka, Lord says that Jnanam parama guhyam me yad vijnanam samanvitam sa rahasyam tadangam cha grihana gaditam maya. So Lord here is saying that I am going to reveal those secrets to you, O Brahmaji. Similarly, what he told to Arjuna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Bhaktosi me sakasi cheti rahasyam hetaduttamam. And here also he is saying sa rahasyam jnanam paramaguhyam. So I am going to tell you 4 things. So Brahmaji asked 4 questions. The Lord said, I am going to tell you 4 things. What are those 4 things? The first he says, Jnanam. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes that. What that Jnanam is? That Jnanam is, he is going to give knowledge about his own form. This is the first thing. Knowledge about his own form, the eternal form of the Lord. The second thing, he said that Vijnana Samhitam. Vijnana Samhitam means the means to understand that form. to realize that form. And therefore, we see that Brahmaji could understand that form and realize that form. Where we get that understanding that Brahmaji understood? When Brahmaji spoke Brahma Samhita. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. So that form, so Lord Krishna revealed that form to Brahmaji. That form which is greater than Brahman, impersonal, what Prabhupada writes in this, that form is greater than impersonalism, impersonal form of the Lord. The third thing, Lord told Brahmaji that the third thing which I am going to reveal to you is Sarahasyam. And what is the most confidential thing? The most confidential thing is about Prema Bhakti. The fourth thing which Lord is going to reveal is Prema Bhakti. The third thing and the fourth thing is Tadangam. Tadangam means the means to achieve that Prema Bhakti. That is Sadhana Bhakti. So Sadhana Bhakti, Prema Bhakti, form of the Lord and means to understand that form. These four things, Lord told Brahmaji that I will reveal to you. And then we see that Lord begins talking about those things. So Lord spoke 7 shlokas from text number 31 till text number 37, 38. Lord spoke 7 shlokas in which first 2 shlokas he is giving the prelude, generally it is a prologue. Middle 4 shlokas he gives all those essential things, and later shlokas, 1 shloka, he gives epilogue. Any book has a prologue and epilogue. In the beginning he gives some appetizer in the beginning, the main meal, and in the end then digestive. So how Lord encapsulate those things? So the 4 shlokas which are beginning today, the 33rd shloka till 36th shloka. In these 4 shlokas, Lord gives all the essential things which is required for the perfection. All those things given in all the Vedas, Upanishads, on all the Vedic literatures. So these 4 shlokas are considered the essence of all 17,996 shlokas of Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam has 18,000 shlokas. So these 4 shlokas gives summary or understanding of remaining 17,996 shlokas. So this is called Chatushloki Bhagavatam. These 4 shlokas which are beginning from today, 33rd shloka, 34th, 35th and 36th. In these 4 shlokas, whole Bhagavatam is been summarized. These are the seed verses of Bhagavatam. Just like Bhagavad Gita, from 10.8 till 10.11, there is a Chatushloki Gita. In those 4 shlokas, Lord summarized remaining 696 shlokas. Similarly, in these 4 shlokas, also Lord summarized everything, whatever is given in the Bhagavatam or Vedic literature. So Vedic literature mainly consists, our acharyas, they concludes that all the Vedic literatures, they give 3 essential things. The first one is Sambandha Gyan. The relationship between a living entity and the Lord, the material nature and the Lord. and their relationship. The relationship of a jiva and the material world. That is called Sambandha Gyan. So whole Vedic literature is talking about Sambandha Gyan. The second aspect is Abhideya. The process, how to revive that Sambandha with the Lord. So the knowledge about different processes, whatever is given in anywhere in the Vedic literature, any process, is to revive our Sambandha with the Lord. That process. Even if you are offering some flower somewhere to some devta, some place, remote corner, that is meant to revive, that is the process to revive our Sambandha with the Lord. So somewhere Prabhupada writes this, that even some aborigines somewhere worshipping the sky or the mountains, that is also a part of a Abhideya, reviving the mood, reviving the Sambandha of the living entity. And finally, Prayojan. What is the ultimate goal of all these processes? That is Gopinath. So tomorrow is the disappearance day of Srila Sanatan Goswami. Sanatan Goswami is our Sambandha Acharya. And this shloka, the 33rd shloka, is talking about Sambandha Gyan. The relationship of a living entity with the Lord, and Lord's relationship with the living entity and the world. Tomorrow is also a Vyas Purnima, and tomorrow also we are going to celebrate. It's starting from today, Brahmotsav of our dear Lord Shri Radha Gopinath Ji. Just like Krishna appeared to Lord Brahma with the pleasure of his penances. Similarly here, Gopinath Ji appeared for the pleasure of Srila Prabhupada. His penances, his desire, that he desired, let there be temple. And to fulfill that desire, Gopinath Ji appeared here. So Lord is pleased by sincere devotees, and he is ready to appear. So that time for Brahmaji, Lord appeared and he gave this knowledge. For Prabhupada's sake, Gopinath Ji appeared here and he is giving his personal darshan. So that time only Brahmaji got Lord's darshan. But by Prabhupada's mercy, all conditioned souls like us getting darshan of Gopinath every day. So this is the mercy of an Acharya. That, and Prabhupada is also in the line of Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. For Sanatan Goswami's sake, Madan Mohan appeared. He told that I want to be worshipped by you. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had given the instructions, go and find out. And they were not able to find out where is those deities. And somehow by Lord's arrangement, Sanatan Goswami received Madan Mohan Dev. So all this parampara is teaching us that what kind of the mood one should imbibe in one's life. So in future classes, other speaker may explain on this shloka. I wanted to give little bit explanation of this shloka also, but time is already over. I would like to stop here with these thoughts, how Brahmaji pleased the Lord and what he asked from the Lord. That is the mood of Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. So let us always remember what Brahmaji has prayed, and let us imbibe those things with the blessings of devotees and the Lord. Thank you all very much. Hare Krishna. Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavat Mahapurana ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande. Hari Hari Bol.
नहीं नहीं